Try it again. Got one up quick. More blob today. Go up another 20 pounds. We'll see. Oh. What's up, y'all? I did not sleep last night. What's up, Nick? We got in the gym? They're definitely, tomorrow they're probably gonna announce closing on pretty much every business that isn't absolutely essential, so I'm still gonna get in here no matter what, but I mean, the gym's already been closed, so it should make a difference, but I don't think it will at least. Oh. I did not sleep last night. Shit. 215 close grip pause bench is equivalent to what touch and go 1 rep max? Wait, what? Oh. I mean, it really depends on the person, but it's probably 90% maybe. That's it. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it depends. If you practice pause a lot, probably a huge difference. That practice touch and go a bunch. So, it depends. You know what? This is my bitch, so you know, weights on. Really how this is gonna fit. We'll see though. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you don't pause much, I'd say I'd be probably pushing it, but I'd say probably close to like 235 to 40, 245 probably. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I'd err on the side of lower than you think. If you normally pause it, that is. A lot of people, like, if all you do is pause it, like your touch and go is probably not super amazing comparatively. Yeah, used to it. I'd overestimate the touch and go will be. Pause all the time. Is the gym still open, Turtle? Really ghost town around here. It's really weird. I just went to the grocery store earlier today, and even that was surprisingly empty. Like the only place open. Never reckon. That's nice. gonna be best for grabbing this? What did I do last time? Oh, I can't remember. It's so fucking shitty. Yeah, I guess. It'll be a crazy gym explosion. I think, assuming it all ends eventually, that's when there's gonna be an explosion. There's gonna be a bunch of people bought stuff in the heat of panic. That's what it is. That realized they never used it. So I think afterwards there's gonna be a huge sell-off of stuff. And that's by million reps. Engine 205. Better to. Yeah, why not? It's a good time to do a shit ton of volume, I guess. Alright. How do I have this set up? Looks like I had plate, 3 bumpers, plate. Okay. I think that'll work. But yeah, if you're planning on buying like gym equipment, just wait a little bit. Like right now it's probably marked up to shit. But there's definitely gonna be people selling shit off at that. Like the percentage of people who have a home gym and use it is actually pretty low. Like, I mean, I'd say, you know, right away after the quarantine stuff's ended, but probably a month later, like, probably gets off. But stuff like, yeah, I agree. I wish I used. Do you only have a week off in the current program? I do a bunch of mobility work, honestly. Just finish a program, assuming it peaked you, and you probably feel like shit to do a bunch of cars and go take rotations, a bunch of mobility stuff, some bodyweight movements. I mean, depends if you have gym access, but the options are probably pretty limited right now. Really good time to do mobility, you got nothing else to do. I've been telling people it's a good time to learn how to pose, honestly. Learn how to control your muscles better. I guess nothing better to do. Sit in front of your mirror, look at yourself. Yeah, it's pretty valuable to learn how to control muscles. Look at, what was his name? Old time strongman. I think the last one was Maxick, M-A-X-I-C-K. He would do muscle control stuff. Like he'd make his, imagine these are my fucking shoulder blades in my back. He'd literally make him like do this. It's the craziest shit. You can YouTube it. Craziest shit you'll ever see. These are like such supreme muscle control, flex and relax things on command. It's crazy. Yeah, seriously, learn how to like pose. Do lat spread shit. It's far out in the country. I mean, honestly, like the way things are going, it'll get to where you live eventually. Like, unless you live in a town like 3 people and no one ever leaves, but like, it'll probably come eventually. Like, it might be the last place to get it. Hopefully it doesn't, I mean, but statistically it'll probably come. Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps being in the middle of nowhere. I rep diamond push-ups in the daily with big arms. Can't hurt. What's up, David? Been good. How you doing, man? Ugh. I'm tired as fuck. Should definitely have slept more. That's probably the best thing about this is like the entire country, not the entire country, but a significant portion who normally don't sleep enough, probably for the first time in like their adult life, will be getting enough sleep for more than like a day or two, which is good. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein, good. Fuck Harvey Weinstein. The band of Forgotten Town on the east coast of Mexico. Well, there you go. I haven't heard how Mexico has been affected. How have you guys been? I'm assuming it's there. Oh, Jesus. And don't did ban it, that's fucking dumb. Stupid. I actually went to Costco this morning. I thought it'd be a mad town, especially since they're announcing more business closures tomorrow and restrictions and stuff. But surprisingly not too bad. Oh shit. Some tough school projects that I had to do. Getting classes for this project all canceled. I mean, that's good. I guess one less thing to do, but it also sucks. Like that's so much shit closing down. Miami is on the verge of lockdown. Oh shit. Well, maybe your immune system's on high alert because of the flu. Who knows? Can I help you? There you go. I mean, obviously you have the gym access, but for those of you who want to work some overhead, you can do handstand push-ups. So here, but there's more paranoia than actually could be. Interesting. Skinny comp plates or thick bumper. I mean, I wish I had some comp plates. These are like the normal bumper plates. These aren't like the full CrossFit mode, like stupid big ones. These are like legit bumper plates. Not the like you have 315 in the bar, looks like you're deadlifting 1,000 pounds, so people don't know any better. This is the hardest fucking part, is this bam out. These make my spine arteries so ungodly sore, it's crazy. No biceps. Chest gets a nice little working too. Then landmine rows using the rope attachment under the bar. Contraction. Sounds good. I like what are they called? You have a landmine. Normally you hold it in a pronate position. Not what's that called? Can't remember the bodybuilder's name now. Anyway, do those supinated. It feels fucking amazing. You have to be kind of like the bar is more straight onto you a little bit. Not, it's still offside a little bit. You come here, nice and close. Feels really good. Nice in the nursing school. Oh, nice, dude. My fiance's a nurse, so she's a little. They make her wear like a whole face mask thing. That's awesome though. Good. Congrats for getting into nurse school. I couldn't do that job. Give you credit. This is my last warm up. I suppose. That's one. No hype today. Pre-workout. How do blobless feel? Fucking awful. They're fun though. Like, bicep strain is enormous. Spinal records get cooked. It's fucking fun. Blood pressure goes. I don't know. The hardest thing is finding balance because like right now it's easy because it's symmetrical. Once you have like, it's not symmetrical, it gets fucking hard to find balance. But patient might be close enough to having. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Oh. About 45 pounds, we'll see. We'll see. Oh man. Shit. I was gonna fit. Barely fucking on there. Well, we'll find out. That was pretty fucking epic, not gonna lie. A little harder than fucking the lift. That's ridiculous. Look at this fucking thing. He's huge. They're size 13s for any like, can't comparison. School, I should probably start studying for an engineering exam. True. Good time to study. Yeah, fucking just getting off the floor is so hard. Like, you just have so little skin contact, which is the issue. Like, there's no friction, you know. So let's see. So the center, theoretically, should be between these two plates, but I'll probably look back, I suppose. There, my middle finger. Let's see. Actually, I have my buddy come in tonight to do some accessories with me. My second workout. It'd be nice. Pretty little human contact over the past few weeks. Yes, we can pose for this one. I felt actually a little better at my feet close because they've been having a little too wide. So when I put on my lap, I'm kind of like caved in. Like extending me a little harder. It's a little too wide. Or it's my head, who knows. The worst part of the sketch is right now, the center of gravity should right between these two plates, like two bumpers. That's always sketchy because the first time I did it, that's what the center of gravity was, and pinched the fuck out of my finger. That's always a little like, grab a loose decision. Now it's heavy as shit. How heavy is this? What is this? For if anything snaps me up, it's gonna be this fucking much. So this is 280, right? Pretty fucking heavy. The worst part about this fucking quarantine is all the stupid emails I keep getting from random shit. It's like stuff I haven't used in forever, and like just everyone and their fucking cousin is giving home workouts. They're not a workout company. It's fucking annoying. Alright, boys. It's the time. I was hoping the chocolate helps much with this, but I think it's weird too, like all these home workouts, like every single one I've seen has been circuits. Like not a single person has put out anything that's not circuit based. Like why not like how to like try to learn how to do a planche or something, I don't know. Better off doing that than just doing like random circuits every fucking day. You guys probably can't see that, huh? Fuck. There we go. I guess he actually swings with this. Got the handles on the outside. I think I did that once before, actually, now thinking about it. Try some fucking music. Those glasses. No, I mean, so, story behind me is I'm really fucking lazy. Ran out of contacts. So I'm wearing glasses lately. I finally stopped being lazy and set up an appointment with an eye doctor, and then this shit all happened, so it doesn't mind bothering me too much, though. Alright. So ready? Whoa, just one for sure. Ooh, stars. Holy shit. That was good. Oh, took a minute to find the center. Woo, baby. Jesus Christ. Thing's getting fucking big. Man, it doesn't suck too bad. It's not too bad. I do the same fucking thing with contacts. So I'm like, Asia ones you're supposed to leave them for 2 weeks. I'll go like, it's not because I'm broke. I'm just fucking lazy. I also haven't does help money save money, but. I got looking worse in the video than it felt. Sorry. There you go, honey. God, it looks even worse. It looks so fucking ugly. I keep grabbing it kind of crooked. I forget, like doing it like there. Sweet. Well, that's that. Pretty fucking epic if I do say so myself. Definitely not for the faint of heart doing this lift. Oh, one month on, I suppose. Try one arm chins. I don't know. I'm a pretty fucking big dude. I've never seen anyone my size do one arm chin. I think it's impossible, but. Using stones. I mean, there's only like one gym in town that has stones, and they're like really shitty stones. I posted a video like, I don't know, like 2 years ago, probably. No, that was like over the summer actually. The stones there are terrible though. Like, it's my place in town really. But yeah, maybe I'll go there and just see if this has any carryover, I guess. There's another problem with my contacts. Like, this is really bad and you shouldn't do it, but you're not supposed to sleep in the brand I have or normally use. I sleep in them all the fucking time. But I've done it since I was like 14. And it's never bothered me or caused issues yet. But easy overhead press next. That Monday work, that's probably the most boring. Other than the blob. I think probably my glasses don't get super sweaty because I have giant eyebrows and they catch all sweat. To be honest. In May, forces people to take blood tests for bloodborne out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. I mean, maybe not as like parking lot MMA things, but I'm pretty sure the UFC does. 6 months. See, I was like day one contacts, good to go. I think I was just kind of lucky with my eyes. Well, I remember like the first time I got contacts, I made an appointment to teach you how to put them in. And they're like, yeah, you should like plan to be here at least an hour. And I was like, fucking hour? Teach me how to put them in? I legit used like 59 minutes of that to like figure out how to put them in, which makes no sense. And now it's like, I don't need a mirror, I can do it. Well, one eye closed, like the eyes closed, but super easy. But that first time, I remember it literally took me like an hour to get them in. I felt so fucking dumb. My eyes were just like, looked like I just smoked the biggest blunt. Tell my coworker was here because he's a bit of an oddball and he uses the women's barbell for random shit and it was out. Only person that uses the women's barbell. He's a guy too. It's weird. My dad used to spit in his hand and put the contacts in. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That's so bad. I can't really get pink eye. I've used like sink water a few times like an emergency. And I was like, fuck, my eyes are gonna like fall out and get infected. Yeah, seriously. Eye infections are like, I've never had one, but they seem like another one of my coworkers, she has a young daughter and she got pink eye from her, and that seemed very fucking unpleasant. Don't get shit in your eyes, that's my advice. They are tough, man. Got some tough fucking eyes, I guess, too. Jesus. So, dude. That's my grandpa. He's like this old hard-ass Norwegian. And he worked on like cars and shit all the time. He just washed his hands with gasoline at the end of the day. It's like, okay. Why not? Oh, some blood flow. Bad neck presses feel fucking good. Did I see the boots? Yeah, I did. That was pretty fucking fun. Took a tour, treatment plant for my class earlier this year. I did those contacts out right after. Dude, that's probably smart. Also got pink eye. Had the flu. Jesus, dude. That makes sense. Yeah, pink eye seems like the worst fucking thing. I'm surprised I never had it, honestly. I mean, could have been. Could have had the old corona. A lot of people are, I won't say a lot, but many people are asymptomatic. Which is a problem. The other thing that coworker of mine does, another one, pink guy, the guy who uses the women's barbell, he refuses to squat inside the racks ever. It's so weird. So like, he has like CrossFit bullshit. He moves like takes the J hooks, puts them on the outside of the rack, and then squats. I don't understand. Makes no sense. Anyway, whatever works, I guess, for you. But especially here alone, seems a little silly. If it was a subgenre of metal, say death metal. I've listened to a lot of, I can't name anyone. I'm sorry, I'm fucking dumb as shit today. I don't get sick too often either. What the fuck's the name of that band? Jesus Christ. They have like a samurai on the newest album cover. You know, melodic metal? Sometimes. This is the mood for. I go through phases. Lately I've been listening to a bunch of black metal. Which for me is very hit or miss. Like, I either dig it or I think it's like the most garbage shit in the world. So, I've been kind of into that lately, I guess. Yeah, I definitely go through phases and waves. Not Obscura. What the fuck's that band? God, it's driving me nuts. Yeah, like, I've tried to get my fiance to listen to metal. She fucking hates it. I understand, honestly. But it's hard. Like, it's very hard to get into as an adult, I think. Like, unless you had like you started when you were like between 7th grade and like middle of high school, there's no chance you're gonna like it, probably, to be honest. There's actually some evidence to support that when men are sick, the reason we're more wimpy than women, there's like a medical reason. or like a legit science-based reason. Supposedly, what I've read, men detect changes in body temperature more than women. So like if our body temperature goes up like 0.2 degrees, we feel it where women typically wouldn't. So when we get sick and our temperature goes up, we actually do feel it worse. So also we're just with beer in general, I think. But see, that's actually like late for most people. Like up in the, oh yeah, I see what you mean. That's kind of where I started too. Like I was in like 7th grade, I was in like emo shit, like Senses Fail, if you guys heard of them. And then just kind of like evolved or de-evolved into harder music. My older brother was into it, so that helped. Kind of got a good intro. Started listening to in kindergarten. So my parents were into, no, my parents were too old, they're into like, you know, 60s and 70s music. But I mean, Led Zeppelin, I don't think you said. Yeah, Leonard Skinner. And Zeppelin, you can't go wrong. No rock. And that's funny. I think my first like metal band was like technically metal was by Avenged Sevenfold. I was like 7th grade, which I think they're fucking terrible now. Like I think their first album's fine, but everything after that is like he has a singing coach that's so not fucking metal, and the singing coach told him not to scream anymore. It's like, dude, you're oh god. That Bat Country song. Bleh. But anyway, so them, and then probably like Kill Switch. They're probably the first metal bands I get into. You know, lighter with some melody and shit. But, it's kind of funny. I saw the first Warped Tour I went to. I saw Kill Switch with the original lead singer. I was pretty young then with my brother. Didn't know who the fuck they were. And then I think it was Warped Tour. Summerfest maybe? I think it was Warped Tour. And I saw them again, a different Warped Tour with Howard. And last year I went to see them again with their original lead singer. So their fan base, holy fuck, they got hillbilly though, man. The second they got rid of the black guy, it's a bunch of fucking hillbillies in the fans. Awful. These bees. Light overpress again. No festival. I went to Ozfest when I was here when I was in high school. But oh, are you talking about what the fuck's it called? I've never been to that. Whatever the hell it's called, I can't remember now. True. So when I went to Ozfest in high school, I was like a freshman or sophomore or something. So I went to like the bathroom or to get soda or something, I don't know. And so I'm walking back to where my friends were, and it's like it was in like Upper Wisconsin, literally nothing but white dudes. So I see this tall black guy walking towards me. I was like, it's Will fucking Smith. And I was like, am I racist? I think the one black dude here is Will Smith. Like, what's wrong with me? So anyway, walking a couple hours later. Walking to see like a band play and go check him out, and it's Jada Pinkett Smith's band, or his wife's, which is fucking terrible. It's like the worst metal you'll ever hear in your entire life. If you call it metal, even new rock or whatever. And there's fucking Will Smith in the corner, just fucking going nuts, banging his head on the side of the stage. I was like, yo, fucking was Will Smith. That was kind of funny. The last place you expect to see him. That was in like, I don't even fucking know, 2002. Or something? I don't know. Pretty funny though. He's pretty tall, at least at the time he seemed tall. I don't know. I might be just short at the time. Yeah, his wife's band's fucking terrible though. It's like her shitty singing and a bunch of studio musicians. So bad. Led Zeppelin's big in the South. British. Skinner, I get. Their band name came from they had a shitty gym teacher in high school named Leonard Skinner, and they just kind of like, to meme him, named their band after him. Spelled different, obviously. Amazing how many people like all the rednecks in Wisconsin who pretend they're from the South. They say y'all. I say y'all too, but that's because I knew they're from Texas and fucked me up. But they like have these like weird mix of Southern and Wisconsin accents they pretend to have, and like listen to Sweet Home Alabama with Confederate flags in the truck and shit. What's wrong with you? It's like we like fought the South, you know that, right? In Wisconsin. Don't get it. I don't get it. I guess in Mississippi you probably see Confederate flags a lot, I imagine. Pretty shameful. But I don't understand Wisconsin hillbillies do that. There's this weird, I call them, there's like a subsect of people in Wisconsin, I call them secondhand hillbillies, where like they pretend to be farmers, and like they have these like I said, these weird like half Southern, half Wisconsin accents. Really fucking weird. And it's all like, it's always like the kids of like doctors and lawyers and shit who like have never been on a farm or been muddy in their entire life. Very weird. I was in my high school, I had a shit ton of them. So they all drive pickup trucks, and like, at least then, they all like would brag about how bad their gas mileage was. Like, the worse gas mileage you got, the cooler you were, made no fucking sense. I don't understand them. It's weird. I don't know if you guys have that where you live, but gym essentials: barbell, plates, adjustable dumbbell, some light bands, a broomstick handle, and a squat rack. You're good to go. If you're creative, you can do anything with those. Yeah, seriously, that's like what it is. It's so weird. I don't get it. Like, every kid in my high school was like that. They all had like rich parents. It's so weird. Like, why do you talk like that? Like, why do you? Such a weird like mix of accents too. Like, hey, y'all gonna go to the store? It's like this like the hard O's of Wisconsin, but like oh, like that shit from the South. I don't know. It's weird. Weird group of people. They're still around. I mean, there's a bunch of them too. Not in Madison, but if you drive like 20 minutes in any direction, they're all everywhere. Fucking weird. They're like the nicest pickup trucks that have not once touched mud. Very weird. Sandy cheeks. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like a weird homage to caricatures of people with Southern accents. I guess I don't even know. When I was living in Norway, that To Catch a Murderer or something on Netflix, about that guy who was like probably framed by the cops in Wisconsin for murdering a couple people. Anyway, like I think it was in Appleton. They had a really thick fucking accents. Everyone, oh yeah, I went to the store over there, and like they talk like that bullshit. And people in Norway were like, "Does everyone in Wisconsin talk like that?" And I was like, "No, like god damn it, making us look fucking bad." Well, Cheryl, like all the weird like L's and Wisconsin accents, like kind of endearing sometimes. They sound terrible. I kind of forget how bad they are sometimes. Before it, come on. I'm doing a very slow double progression on these in case you're wondering. That's why it's very light. I should probably honestly push it now. I was just doing it as this light double progression just because of jiu-jitsu, but can't really do jiu-jitsu right now, so I guess I can probably start pushing this a little bit. After I'll do Friday, I start. That plan at least. Man, energy is low today. I fucking sleep. I'm the worst, like, especially now that I'm like barely working. It's like my sleep schedule, like I sleep too much, so I get like a little bit too little sleep. It like fucks me up even worse than normal. I normally sleep like 8 hours normally, but now I'm getting like 9, and then suddenly I only sleep like 7.5. It's like, fuck, my body doesn't know what to do. But also, if you're going to or wearing a mask, like A, it's probably not gonna help you, but B, if you are wearing one, wash your hands before you take it off, because that's where you touch your face and before you put it on. One little tip for y'all. I never used to say y'all. Fucking Texas dude used to work here. Maybe start saying it. Just energy. Dude, so true. That's why I always tell people, like, they're like, oh, they're gonna try to introduce me to metal. Like, I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. It's like, you don't need to. It's not about what they're saying, really. Like, sure, some bands and, like, would see more into it maybe, but, like you said, it's about the energy and the feel of it. I always like tell people, like, listen for the feeling of the music. Don't just go for the whatever they're saying. Like, if I want to hear what they're saying, I'm listening to Bob Dylan, you know? I'm not gonna listen to like some nerdy metal dude in his basement if I want amazing lyrics. Yeah, it's about the energy. Which other dudes don't get. Especially don't want to listen to like pop music. Alright, you gotta feel it. I agree. No, 100%. Pull time. Mondays and Fridays are definitely one of those boring days. Although I'm gonna spice it up a little tonight. Fucking neck's getting jerked. Make the Destiny proud. It's legit grown since I started jiu-jitsu 1.5 inches around the smallest. The way I measure, I mean, it's not straight around. I measure like kind of up along the jaw like this. Just my own measurements, I guess. Doesn't make any sense probably, but I like to measure it and it's grown so. Only. Yeah, I'm not feeling like that progression. It's fucking amazing, especially overhead press. Like, it's literally like the way to do overhead press, especially if you stalled. I don't know what that is. Like, the only other guy I can really think does like double progression now, or talks about at least, is J.M. Blakely. He's talked about a little bit with like bench, but it's not, his version is not really a double progression. It's more like his like 6x6 scheme that he talks about sometimes, which is like you go until you can do 6 sets of 6 perfectly, and then you up the weight, and you go like, so maybe like your first time you do 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then it might be 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, which in a way is double progression, but it's more like, I don't know, it's a little different, but I don't feel to use it more. I guess it's not very sexy and it's slow, but you can go, like, you can take double progression like really fucking far, honestly. Good way to like, it's like self-regulating well, because it goes like, the volume builds and it drops, and it kind of like, I don't know. It's pretty easy to manage. No one's gonna try it though, because they don't, you're not putting 5 pounds on every week, which is like not sustainable, obviously. But we'll be deadlifting like 8,000 pounds. That's the free stuff. So, I don't know. Sort of like, sleep pattern is the terriblest. Yeah, that fucks me up too, honestly. It's so weird, especially like the spring ahead. Can't help. Yeah, I wish more people would try like double progressions. It works fucking amazing. It's a pretty good way to build muscle too, honestly. You get a little more volume in instead of just hocking on weight all the time. But just me. It's not very sexy and it's not instant gains. So it's not a very easy sell, I suppose. But you ever do a gym tour? I mean, I do it downstairs here, I guess. We got one good road rack that I always use. We got one decent old school rack. And then we have the biggest piece of shit rack of all time, relegated to where you can't order a press. And deadlift, we got platform, double platform, jack, fucking staircase, fucking cycling studio bullshit, hamstring curl, which is not a very good one. Like, dude, these machines are terrible. Eagle, I don't know what the fucking brand is even. But like, they're just static. As it comes up, they're like, your calf moves out. It just digs into your fucking Achilles. Like, look at this piece of shit rack. Look at these tiny bolts. This is how you know it's shitty. Look how tiny these things are, like, in comparison. Like, fuck. Although this held up, they're still on here, these straps, when I was doing those, like, 500-pound Seagan mornings. So, it surprisingly didn't collapse on me. Thank God. Very surprising. Two shitty benches here. They're terrible. They're like 9 inches across. Like as bad as the starting strength bench. Fucking shitty incline. Actually, incline's not too bad. It's too narrow, but good angle. Preacher curl. I usually take this seat off and do spider curls. Seated row where all the weights are wrong. Everything's twice as heavy as it says on there. Oh, shit, covering up. Dumbbells. Shitty dumbbells. Actually, not too bad. Up to we got only 85. That's why it was adjustable. I only went to 85. So shitty. Crappy Smith machine. Cable crossover that doesn't really go very heavy on. It goes like, well, I put all the extra plates. 160. Sucks. Bread and butter, the back extension. Use that every day. Pull them out usually. Calf raise, I guess. I don't live in Norway. Almost 7 years. Weird fucking leg press that's at a terrible angle. Roman chair, that's whatever. That's about it down here. There's all the shit upstairs. That's where all the machines are. But yeah, I lived in Norway for almost 7 years. It's a good time. Like tall blonde women. It's a place to go. Like free healthcare too. We could use some of that here right now. There's a universal healthcare. Not free. I guess if she gets really bad, I'm gonna have to find an emergency flight to Norway. But I'm gonna get like extradited or something. Probably have to worry, but that'd be nice. So I can fucking die here. I can't get tested even. What's fucking thing going on right now is like the federal government's outbidding states and hoarding supplies essentially. Super fucked up. Should look into that. I recommend reading about that. Pretty fucked up. So jealous of my buddies, he's balding. He shaved his head. I'm not quite bald enough to warrant shaving it yet, which sucks. But I'm pretty pumped for when it goes more. I was like, I'm gonna start shaving my head. So when I was in high school, I knew I'd go bald. I don't really give a shit, but shave my head. Make sure I had a good, nice shape. I look good bald, so. Smart. If you think you might go bald one day when you're young, shave it, see how you look. If you look like shit, you might want to save it for some fucking hair transplant or something. That's my sage advice for the day. Devin knows a lot of Gen Zers. I hate saying that, but very concerned about balding. It's very odd. I don't know what that is. Probably should have showered today. Cool better. Traps time. Sorry, not very exciting. It's important shit. Like a year ago, there's a recall on the Smith machine, so they changed like the pins and the way like the bar hooks in, and it's so much sketchier now. Like it shakes a lot more. Like I don't know why it was recalled, but it's so much worse now. Addison was the Bob was 280, right? Go into the Insta. Are they locked down in your states, guys, yet? Wherever you are? They're announcing tomorrow more lockdowns here. Sorry, I'm not very excited today. I'm so tired. Pretty fucking good. Alright, I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm not even talking to you anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bow out. Love y'all who joined. I'll see ya.